Hi, my name is Mace Kochenderfer. I'm with Colorado Reverse Mortgage. Today's question comes from Joanne. It reads, Mace, my husband and I owned our home for 26 years. He died in August 2 years ago. I love my home, but found that the upkeep was more than I could handle. I decided to sell the home and move closer to my daughter and her husband. My agent said it should sell quickly in my area, and I'm going to clear around $390,000. I can buy a modern and more efficient home near the kids with the cash and still have $40,000 left over that I'll save in the bank. My monthly income is adequate for my needs, so I don't need a reverse mortgage to give me income. I know $40,000 is a lot of money, but I also know that life has its challenges and expenses do pop up. How long do I need to live in my new home before I can get a reverse mortgage? Joanna, losing a spouse or a loved one is difficult. I'm glad, and it sounds like you're taking care of yourself, but moving from your home sounds like it's going to be the right decision for you. It'll be an overwhelming, a daunting task to be sure. Moving is never fun, whether you're 30 years old or 130 years old. So it sounds though like your children will help you though with the transition. So I've got a few things I'd like to share with you regarding your question about how long it will take for you to live in the new home before you can apply for the reverse mortgage. So to answer the question directly, there is no required time amount that you have to live in the home before applying for your reverse mortgage. However, if you live in the home for less than a year and then apply for a reverse mortgage during that first 12 months, we're going to be required to use either the sales price or the appraised value, whichever is lesser. Okay. Now, over the years, I've had a few situations where my clients were buyers and they bought homes significantly under market value. So in their situation, it made sense to wait past the 12-month threshold so that they could take advantage of the higher appraised value. Another option that many folks aren't aware of is that rather than buying a house first, living in it for a week or a year and a week, but rather than buying the house first and then getting a reverse mortgage later, why not avoid two sets of closing costs and just buy the house using a reverse mortgage? So if this option is attractive to you, then I see you needing to make a choice. Okay. So the first choice is to buy the home using a reverse mortgage and bring the entire $350,000 of the sales price into the closing table. You'll effectively have a reverse mortgage at that point with a very small principal or with a very small loan balance. Okay. However, since you're not using the reverse mortgage funds to actually acquire the property, you're going to end up with a very large line of credit. This is going to be your nest egg that you can tap into sometime in the future whenever it is that you need it, and no interest or very little interest will be charged to you because your loan balance is so small. Another option is for you to buy the home using the reverse mortgage, but instead of coming in with the sales price of $350,000 like in my first option, you're going to come in with a smaller amount. You didn't mention your age, so I'm just going to assume or pretend that you're 72 years old. I don't know if I'm making you older than you are or making you younger than you are, but for this example, let's assume you're 72. Here you're going to come in with your down payment of $164,000 plus whatever your closing costs are. The difference between the $350,000 and what you're coming into closing with is basically just going to stay in your bank account since you're not coming in with it. So in either case, you're establishing a reverse mortgage at the same time you're buying the home. your $40,000 nest egg is now going to easily exceed $200,000. Joanne, if you like this video, please click the subscribe button below. You'll be notified when new videos do get published. Thanks again for your question. I hope it helps. Take care. If you have any questions, my phone number is 720-828-7788. Thanks.